Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Music Marketing TV. I'm D, and thanks for tuning in to Making Beats. Last episode, I showed you guys my elements. This episode, I'm showing you how I structure things. So let's get on with it. I have a little intro here. Consists of 8 bars. You know, typical radio stuff. Good for DJs to time and mix in other songs and whatever. Right? Then, sound effects. I drop it in. Let me show you those sound effects real quick. I have a reverse hi-hat kind of thing happening. Right? Then I also have two cymbals to accommodate that reverse hi-hat. Of course, they are panned left and right, and they're 2 different cymbals, crash cymbals. All right, let's move on. So we drop into a verse. Also have automation going into that. So like I said on my Harmer, listen to the synthesizer carefully. Time, the plus time, and the plus 1 frequency we're moving there. You can see it's moving slowly. Also have a filter on the kick, so it drops in heavier. A little bit of progressive house, I guess you could call it. My claps kick in. Now this verse is about 16 bars. Short 16 bars because, you know, it's a little quicker than, you know, rap or whatever. More automation for the synthesizer. Drop in the chorus. Right, see with the transition drum. Right, and it goes into the little dance part where DJs can loop in the next song. Goes another 16 bars. Right, and I want to show you guys something that you kind of maybe missed, didn't hear. What you can do in the playlist section is you can cut out different parts and then loop them. So if you remember my transition drums, right, they kind of were like this. And it goes into this right away. And in my chorus, it didn't do that. And what I did, I just cut out the middle part, right? And then I looped the beginning a whole bunch of times, just like that, so that I can get a little bit of a sustained transition happening. Just keep looping and looping, right? Then now it continues back on. So now we go into our dance part where I have everything, pretty much everything. Right? And the last of the 4 bars section here, I cut everything out. Go back to the verse. So she could probably say something really nice and sweet here, and then go back into the verse. And this time it's a little more intense. I increase the filter 1 frequency. Right? So if you listen carefully, listen to the synthesizer. And we go back to the very first verse, it's a little, you know, I guess dull. Alright, so it's a big difference there. Getting a little more intense as we proceed. And then we keep it dancey by adding the hand hi-hats. And then add a little bit of harmony here. And then we go back into a cut here, just to go into the chorus, and this is where it changes. Listen up real close. A little bit of a half-time chorus, right? Only, you know, you can use these drums for rap that kicks in. Right? cut out a little piece here, and I looped it. Essentially, it should have done this, but I was like, you know what, let's get a little funky and just keep it different. There you go. And that's pretty much it. I fast forward over here to the end, and it's just kind of like an outro. Then I have automation for my master fader, and it will drop out. There we go. Now we start to kick down. End of song, next song, you know what I'm saying? So that's how my song works. In the next episode, I'm going to show you guys, some things that I feel was missing. We're going to create some new patterns, add some new drums, and see if it works in the mix. I'm Dandy from Music Marketing TV, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace!